This will be a 140 Q&A practice test. Plaintiff attorney is Mr. Andrews, capital A-N-D-R-E-W-S. Defense attorney Ms. M.S. period, Antonio, capital A-N-T-O-N-I-O. We'll start with the defense. Ready? Did you keep your eyes on that motorcycle up to the moment it impacted the van? I did. I'm sorry. I did. Yes. Did it? Could you see the rider as he passed you? Yes. Okay. Can you describe him? Not really, because there had been like 50 or 60 of them passing me before that, so no. Okay, now when the impact happened, between the motorcycle and the van, you saw a part flying up in the air, correct? Or a few, yes. One large part, yes. Do you know what part that was? Probably the front bumper, but I couldn't be sure. That calls for a yes or no. The question calls for a yes or no. 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 Okay, but you think it might have been the front bumper? Might have. Okay, and other parts went flying in the air, correct? I don't know. Did you see the motorcycle impact the rear window of the van? Window? No, I don't think so. Did you see the motorcyclist impact the window of the van? I can't say. I'm sorry. And by window, I mean the back window, the rear window. You don't mean the windshield. You mean the window, the rear window. I can't say. Okay, is there anything else about the actual impact between the motorcycle and the van that you saw that you haven't told us about so far? I don't think so. Okay, did you ever hear any screeching of tires from the motorcycle from the moment it passed you to the time of impact? No. Do you know whether the motorcycle left any kind of a skid mark or tread mark in the eastbound lane after it passed you and before the impact? I can't really say. I'm sorry. That's okay. When you said that you moved your vehicle slightly over to the right, yes, you did that. You started doing that a little bit before the motorcyclist was going to pass you, correct? Let me object as vague and ambiguous. Go ahead, ma'am, if you can. What I was trying to do is to give these guys as much room as I could without completely going over to the right, because, like I said, they were passing me on that side too. Yeah, so I just kind of had to keep a steady, middle of the road, but I did pull over slightly to the right. Okay, do you know how far? No. Okay, what happened to the other motorcyclist or two that were behind you with the motorcyclist that had the accident? I don't know. Okay, do you know if you ever spoke to them after the accident? I might have. One of them might have been the guy in back of me when I handed my number, but I don't know. I mean, I wasn't. They were in back of me, so I was concentrating on front of me mainly. Okay, now you mentioned that you saw the motorcyclist that was involved in the accident land in the middle of the road, correct? Yes. Was his head on or near the double yellow lines of Brea Highway? Near. Okay, would you say his head was more to the eastbound lane or the westbound lane? I knew you'd ask me that. The best of my recollection, he was staying in the middle of the road. I think she earlier testified she wasn't sure exactly the orientation. Is that right, ma'am? That's right. Was his body, let's see, parallel to the double yellow lines or perpendicular? I would say parallel. It's approaching 3 hours. I'm suggesting that we take a break for lunch if you're going to be a while. Well, wait, how long do you think we're going to be? Possibly another half hour. We can take a break if you like. I'd rather not. I'd like to get this over with. Let me take a look here. I have some photographs here, and I don't know if they'll be helpful or not, but let me show you a photograph that was taken by the California Highway Patrol. And it's the California Highway Patrol. Identification number is 2007276. And we'll mark this as Exhibit 20, and I'll have you take a look at this photograph. Does this photograph look like the area where the accident happened? If you know. No, it doesn't. Okay. See, because this cross street here, there's no question pending. Okay, all right. Do you recognize the cross street? Yeah, I mean, it's on Main. Okay. All right, I'll put a 20 on this. Okay, just so I'm clear, when after the accident happened, you said that you stopped your vehicle, correct? Yes. Did you stop it east of where the accident happened? East. All right, the word list. All right, we have Brea Highway, capital B-R-E-A, capital H on Highway, Brea Highway. California Highway Patrol, capital C-A-L-I-F-O-R-N-I-A, capital H-I-G-H-W-A-Y, new word, capital P-A-T-R-O-L, California Highway Patrol. Main, capital M-A-I-N. And that will do it for the word list. And that concludes our 140 Q&A practice test.